Hi, welcome to Woke Asian Guy. If you're enjoying this content, which hopefully you will do, why not just donate to us now on the assumption that you will enjoy this? Because if you listen all the way through the podcast, you might actually find that you don't like it. So why don't you just go to patreon.com/fuzzydice-comedy or buy me a coffee/fuzzydice-comedy, be able to make this great podcast, which obviously you will like once you finish listening to it. But why don't you just give us the money first? So thank you very much.
Woke Asian Guy.
And egg white.
Do you want to tell the podcast audience what the happened today?
Anyway, so what happened today, Wokie?
Okay, back on brand, yeah? Bitching about shit. So we put on TikTok videos. So we're older than middle-aged, and we're trying to compete with the youth of today.
Well, you are.
Okay, you're catching up, brother.
Yeah, it's still the same gap. It's still the same amount of years. I am now, I'm a geriatric millennial, I'm now a tweenager, middle-aged person.
Tweenager, middle-aged person. Excellent. Great demographic. I just basically find something that Nigel Farage has said or anyone else, and I post it on TikTok. I find it funny. Some people don't find it funny. It gets a few views here and there. And today, you posted a video I recorded the other day. What can I say? Shit blew up. Egg white. Before I go there,
you posted this. It's your bloody video.
Oh yeah, you don't want to get in trouble as well. That's fine. That's understandable. So I air quotes. I uploaded these videos of Nigel Farage, of Jim Davidson. Nothing too controversial or rude. Just silly things that they do, which I call them up on. Yet today I uploaded a Rishi Sunak video. So before we go into it, the context of the video is Rishi Sunak. He tried at the beginning to do his, look at my Indian roots. They came here as doctors. Isn't England great? It is.
I'm just gonna play it.
Let's cut to the shit. As the woke Asian representative of our community, we have taken a vote, and this vote is. Basically, Rishi Sunak is no longer considered Asian in our community. I know he stormed out the gates, talking about how his family came from, abroad as doctors, NHS mentioned there. And then he started turning into a white politician. Great. Going to Tunbridge Wells, promising all the middle-class Tunbridge Wellian people riches while the poor are going to get poorer. Very Boris Johnson.
Yeah, so I'm calling up Rishi Sunak, who tries to, at the beginning, try to draw on his roots. Then he's basically gone full-on English politician. And I posted it. So the audience have listened to basically my TikTok audio there, followed by the video. And people started commenting on it. So I said white politician. So basically, for some reason, this triggered a lot of people. So I was accused of hating white people or England, but they never called me up on the Jim Davidson and Nigel Farage comments. So one guy said, isn't that a little bit racist? And I replied saying, no, it's not racist at all. We're literally giving you Rishi Sunak. It's like a football transfer. We're giving you, Rishi 11. Sold for £5 million or something. And then the guy replied to me saying that, not only am I being racist, I'm being sarcastic when I replied to his comment. Then another guy called me a snow.
Hang on. Yeah, but Wokie, you can be one, but you can't be both.
I can't be racist and sarcastic.
You can't have a racist. You can't have a sarcastic racist. It's too confusing.
Oh, right. Oh, yeah. Don't mix your genres, I suppose. Well, I mean, basically, I'm sarcastic, so I can't be racist, which I never made any references to it. And someone actually mentioned stripping someone of their race. So I am apparently made Rishi Sunak a person of no nation by stripping him of his race. I'm giving him to the people that he wants to be with.
Well, isn't his wife a nomad?
When you say nomad, his wife is a tax exile. Is that the same thing?
Yeah, well, I read in the paper that she's a nomad.
It's been our most popular video ever so far. Not the millions. It's had 1,477 views as of now.
So far.
4 likes. So far, 133 likes I mean, I can't even believe the fact that we're bigging up the fact that we've actually got like 4 figures in our TikTok videos when people are getting like 29K, 30K, 40K. Some woman like showing her makeup and she gets like a 30,000. I'm making real points in a sub-private eye level kind of like position, and he's just got 1,400 views. But the 27 comments though, what do you think triggered everybody? I have literally been Nish Kumar. I'm not making a comment about anyone else apart from Rishi Sunak, but somehow people have just taken it on board that I'm now anti all of these things, which I'm technically not.
And you get accused of being a socialist as well.
Oh yeah, I got accused of being a socialist. Now you can't blame me for this, right? So Rishi Sunak actually said that his favorite musician was Vanilla Ice and he likes rom-coms. I'm sorry, as a representative of the woke Asian community, nobody likes Vanilla Ice and nobody likes rom-coms unless you're upper middle class. I'm sorry. You look at Hugh Grant dancing. Do you reckon he was dancing the same way as Hugh Grant when he watched 4 Weddings and a Funeral? And the way I'm talking now is most probably the way people were talking, typing all this crap to me. This is, I mean, for me, it's unprecedented because we've been doing this for a few years with very little attraction and very little ammunition being fired at us. And suddenly today it's like, okay. So I replied to a couple of these people, but, you know, just saying, oh, hello. People don't have a sense of humor. I think only one person came to my defense, which is a bit upsetting. Oh, white people. some guys just really triggered. White people are the oppressive class. Hope this clears things up for you. Years of colonialism, rape, imperialism behind their belt. Then someone's replied to that saying, because they're the only people we ever do that. Somehow, sorry, Egg White. Somehow I started a massive culture war just with one silly video. And it is a silly video.
But people took that video as your actual opinion.
Yeah, I know. Don't people understand parody? I mean, I don't have a LinkedIn profile as woke Asian guy. I do hope people know that.
And we take a break with some ASMR audio. Triggered, 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 angry, triggered, triggered, angry, triggered.
My boy!
Can you sort of explain whether A, that video is considered racist, socialist, Jeremy Corbynite, or not?
Well, you are the woke Asian guy.
Yeah, woke Asian guy, not the woke racist guy. There's a key difference there. The main thing about going to the video, do you reckon people, some guy, I don't know how many hours people just sit on their sofa, just going through TikTok. Oh, look, there's a nice video of someone doing something funny. Here's another video of someone doing something funny. Oh, wait a sec. This one has a headline. Don't tell that, was it? Rishi is no longer Asian. That's the visual text in the actual TikTok video. And it triggered everybody. Every time Nish Kumar says something, everyone comes down on him like a ton of bricks. So I think, okay, Egg White, what do you reckon? Should I just double down? Should I do an apology video like, what's his name, Avid Marion? Do you remember Lee Francis when he had to like apologize? So do you want me to do a crying apology video?
If you could do an apology video like that, I'll dapper laughs.
Oh yeah, dapper laughs. Oh yeah. Oh my god! I mean, I might actually be cancelled. I've never been cancelled before.
How can you be cancelled when you have to be something to be cancelled, right?
Well, I've been judged by 30 people apparently. 30 people have, I don't know, made the wrongest. Did they actually watch the video, or they just saw me on a bicycle with a helmet and sunglasses, and just the first 5 seconds goes, "No, don't like this. This is rubbish."
He obviously doesn't know what he's saying. He's an idiot. Rishi Sunak is the best. He's going to be the best prime minister ever.
Have you actually been in a situation where you've accidentally triggered people? I know you're not on social media much, but you've posted some stuff on there.
No. So I'm not. I don't trigger people on social media. I trigger people in real life and I don't mean to.
I laugh because I know it's true.
I honestly, I don't mean to. I mean, like, offending people is really the last thing that I want to do, but somehow I end up basically insulting and hurting everyone that I know.
in that case, have you been in a situation where you've done that, not digitally, but in real life, and someone's shouted in your face the same way people have been shouting at me on the replies?
Yeah,
And
pretty.
people actually said to you, "That's nice. Why did you say that? I'm very upset with your opinions. Next time, keep your opinions to yourself."
I'll say something, right? And all of a sudden, what's Egg White said? Oh dear. Oh no. Oh no. Who have I upset now? Oh dear. And then it basically, I spend the next 3 weeks shitting myself and trying to fix it, and then basically, lost another job. Lost another friend. Lost another car. Lost another house. Lost another wife. And then so that's why I'm now living in my car. To answer your question, no, I don't do it on social media. I do it in real life, but I know what you're saying. That's all I could have said. That's all I should have said.
Actually, the weirdest thing is, this is the second time I've accidentally triggered people. So what happened was, on Twitter, after that HBO documentary on Woody Allen came out, I just basically I was convinced of what I thought.
Okay. Can you just
Yeah.
mention the channel that it was on again? Because can you mention the channel it was on again about 4 times? Because then we can see if they might want to do a documentary on the woke Asian guy.
Okay, so HBO, that fine channel, excellent. It's a great channel. The Wire, Sopranos, Woke Asian Guy, the series. You know.
Okay, not too much. Not you don't want to completely brown nose them, but you just want to make it look natural.
Wait a second, you just
Throw
said
it-
brown
throw
nose.
it-
You
throw it in-
said
throw it
brown
in-
nose.
Throw it into
Offensive.
conversation. Are you calling me racist because I said brown nose?
Well, no, I'm just doing it for shits and giggles. But the fact that you said brown nose just triggered me.
See, this is what I mean. I've literally somehow just alienated you now by saying something which I didn't even realise was so basically. Therefore, all my social media accounts are deleted, and I don't exist.
So I was on Twitter after watching that HBO documentary, and on Woody Allen, and I made my conclusion. Now I'm not going to share that with you or on the recorded podcast. I shared my opinion. So what I did was, I was a big fan of Woody Allen, and I've got 2 of his books. They're very funny books. So what I decided to do as a show of force, right? I decided to take those 2 books, put them in a tin of water outside in the garden. I set them alight, and I posted that on Twitter. Oh my God. I got a shitstorm of 5 people just replying, going, "That's offensive. That's really bad. How could you just, it's like, whoa. I mean, have you not watched the documentary? These people are like in denial about Woody Allen. So, okay, fine. You want to defend this guy, and you just look at the talent and all the films that he made and just defend that kind of like side of it. Fine. I get it. But they actually started calling me anti-Semitic because I burnt some books. Now, I didn't realize I didn't do it just for those connotations. I just basically burnt his books because I don't like him anymore. And I'll never watch, I don't know, Love and Death or whatever it's called, or any of his other. I mean, he's been cancelled anyways. A Amazon series was cancelled along with him. Sun Yi, I don't know if she's been cancelled by default. I actually messaged my Jewish friend and said, "Look, I've been called anti-Semitic because I did this. I didn't do it that way." And my friend just replied saying, "Wrong optics. Do you think I should have done that or not?"
What? Asked your Jewish friend?
No. You can't get. No, you can't get. I'm going to let you know now, Egg White. You can't get cancelled for asking your Jewish friend if someone has called you anti-Semitic. Do you think I should have burnt those books in that metal tin bath? It was the easiest.
Are they
thing to do.
calling you anti-Semitic because you burnt Woody Allen's books and he's Jewish? Famously,
Yes.
he's like a very well-known Jewish man.
Yes.
Or are they calling you anti-Semitic because you put the books in a steel bath and then they're making some sort of weird thing linked to the Holocaust?
Absolutely. That's the latter. That is the latter.
That's quite a leap, isn't it? That's not exactly right in your face.
If your ears have been bleeding from this rapid-fire talk of intensity, then here's some calming music.
Do you know how you go to a party and you start a fight, and the two people sort of like one's supporting me, the other one is not supporting me? Then you walk backwards slowly out of the way. Then you let
Yeah.
two guys fight. That's exactly what I've done on TikTok. It's great.
So we've got quite a lot of views on that video. I then post another video. Sorry, you then post another video.
Oh yeah. I air quotes posted another video. Yeah.
And so we've gone from getting nosebleeds because we've been at the dizzy heights, and now we are back down rock bottom with 5 views.
Yeah. So
Five
basically, the one
bloody
this morning made us like Frankie Boyle, controversial style, and then the latest one I posted makes us look like Jim Davidson. And if I say that along with HBO, we might get a Jim Davidson sitcom, but that's a thing for another day.
and what would it be called?
Oh, Jim Davidson is racist and lived in my loft.
No, or Jim Davidson is my racist uncle and lives in my attic.
That's the one.
Yeah, you have to appeal to the
The attics. Yeah, I know.
Yes, to the attics and to the Americans, to the global market, and most people say attic, not loft.
Yeah.
Anyway.
We're gonna have to use words like, yeah, Jim Davidson turns up with his mobile phone.
Cell phone.
Oh yeah, sorry, cell phone. Yeah, cell phone. To move things along, there's something next that sort of relates to it, and this is very strange for me to say, but I actually disagree with it. So there was an article a short while ago about Roy Chubby Brown. So obviously he's still doing his live shows, going up and down the country. He does his own saucy kind of humor, is like, seaside kind of things, offensive material, but the kind of offensive 70s material that still appeals to an audience that still come in droves. So he had a live show. Roy Chubby Brown is cancelled. Fans blast woke decisions to axe Sheffield gig by comic because it doesn't fly with the city's values. Now, Roy Chubby Brown, I think, is never going to perform in London to a certain degree because people are a bit more metropolitan. Is it rude of me to say, Egg?
Yes, very rude.
Good.
Very rude.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay, fine. I don't think Roy Chubby Brown should have had his show cancelled. I think the venue should have held its nerve. So as far as I can see, is one person who's never seen the show. It's 20,000 people who signed a petition. But it's like those people throwing, well, ironically, eggs at me on TikTok. That they're the people that not gonna. He has a certain audience. He hasn't gone far right like Jim Davidson has. He just does saucy seaside humor. That's all he has. He's got no core skills since he was a welder in the 60s, right? And you can't make him a welder again if you cancel it, because obviously he's got a few kids. He's got a mortgage. He's still got to pay the bills. He's 76, actually. So
I don't know. You say he's got no core skills. I've seen him play piano. He looks all right.
yeah, but that sort of falls into the fact that, okay, so his music, it's not like he can like do
Put it
a
this way, Wokie.
his song is playing the piano going piss shit tits. And that was the video he posted that you sent me, right?
Yeah.
He doesn't mean harm. He actually posted on online plea saying, guys, it's just jokes. All it is just jokes. And I actually agree with him. It's not a woke thing to say, but I agree that just let the man play. He doesn't. So to go back to the Jim Davidson thing, he's throwing quite a bit of far right rhetoric in his kind of like new second career on YouTube, and his canned laughter and his opening titles. They even did a fly in the wall documentary on Roy Chubby Brown. Actually, you know what? He went to an Indian restaurant and he said to the guys, probably for the cameras, to all of the Indian staff, hey, just get yourself a beer. Yeah, I'll pay for the beers. You have a beer. You know what I mean? Good PR, Roy Chubby Brown, RCB.
But I do want to go on record and say, despite you might not be his biggest fan, I would much prefer to go to a dinner party with Roy Chubby Brown than go to one with you, because
I'll take it as a compliment. I'll take it as a compliment.
For nothing else, right? He can play the piano, and also he's quick off the mark, isn't he? He's gonna have a little quip he's going to be able to kind of like come up with a quick one-liner, for every scenario, because he's been doing it a long time, and he looks like he likes his food as well.
It's like,
I'm
you're just
making
gonna go there and smash his dinner plates.
I'm making an assumption, so I think we'd probably get on.
But
Um,
he's gonna have like sausage rolls and fish fingers and all that. He's not gonna have any foreign muck.
Well, I think now you weren't being racist in TikTok, but now I think you're making like accusations now. I think you need to publicly.
I'm making
I
food
think you need to do a
accusation.
public apology to Roy Chubby Brown.
Culinary racism. That's the first. Now the other question is, okay, you'd rather go to a dinner party with Roy Chubby Brown than with me. That's fine. I get it. I understand. But what if you turn up at the party with a female companion, right? How's that going to go down? He's going to look at it and go, nice tits. Do you want to hear this song on my piano? And you're suddenly like, your face palm is like, oh God, he's going to do he's going to do the sexist material. Oh God.
No, because he doesn't do it to every single female. I don't think.
I don't know. I mean, I'm making another parody assertion, and I doubt very much he'd do that. Every video I've seen, he's actually a really nice guy.
So can I get to the other thing, right? Yesterday, I think it was you posted something on the gram, which was which was a Durex advert. Now, for people who don't know, can you explain what Durex is?
Durex is a rubber thing you put on your to stop your partner from getting pregnant, or to stop venereal diseases being passed on from person to person. I should be doing the advertising. What? Well, sorry, are you going to tell me there's more to it than that?
They make contraception. So they had a poster on a tube, and okay. So Durex make contraception, right?
Yes, correct.
Yes.
It's like Hoover. It's a brand name, even though people use it as.
And you are in favour of people having the choice to have and practice safe sex.
Yeah. Oh, of course.
Yeah. So then you post a picture of on the gram.
On the gram
of a Durex #FitMatters, and then it's a POV. You found a better fitting condom, and it's a woman with her eyes closed, looking very, very happy.
Yes.
Right? Yeah. And then you comment, actual advert on the tube. ... Really. Right. So
okay, what's your issue with me posting that picture? What did you not get from me posting that? That's my question to you.
I've got no issue with you posting that at all, but I can't see the statement that you put along with it. Is this an actual advert? What are you complaining about in that advert?
Okay, I'll get to that in a sec. But can I just say that if Bez from the Happy Mondays is listening to our podcast, because that can happen, when Egg White says the gram, he's talking about Instagram. Okay, Bez, stop it. Okay, so to answer that is.
Thanks, mate. Oh, you're twisting my melon, man. Yeah, thanks, mate. Oh, fucking know that one, mate. All right.
I'm surprised he's still alive, but no. Anyway, so just a quick. So the quick statement is: picture this, right? For an audio podcast, it's weird. So you've basically got a POV of a woman looking ridiculously happy. Okay, she's fully clothed, and the advert itself is just basically a POV of a man. I just found it rather in your face and weird to have that. So Durex #FitMatters POV. You found a better fitting condom. Now, most Durex adverts are just a nice picture of a happy couple and some ambiguous writing that won't make children ask the question, "Mummy, Daddy, stepdaddy, what does that mean?" They're pointing out. So, it's like those tampons. They keep you see a woman roller skating or just like trying to do a dunk shot, basically trying to do a dunk shot or something else to make them look ridiculously happy. But so this is a bit too in your face when it should have been just a man and a woman at a bar. You're literally pointing a camera on a woman's face that looks like she's having sex fully clothed.
Mate, I'm going to stop you there because you're digging yourself deeper. Although I do like seeing you digging yourself deeper. You're getting into TikTok territory again. And it's like you've literally just said a man and a woman at a bar, and it's like, okay, because it's not just men and women that just use condoms, is it? Men when they're with women, men when they're with men, or whatever your pronoun
Okay,
is. Would you,
okay, right.
however you'd like to see yourself,
So,
or
so if it's I'm more than happy. I'm open minded. So for an advert for that, do you think it'll just be a POV shot of the back of a man's head?
would it be appropriate? Would it be appropriate to have a guy,
Yes.
and let's make him white, a white guy sat there with his hand down his pants,
Yes.
working from home, and closed his eyes, and he's smiling. He's laying back and he's thinking of England,
Yeah.
and then it says, and with the same caption, when you have a better fitted condom, because he's having a posh. Would that suffice as an advert?
I would say that's not on brand, and I can't back that up with any other claim apart from just saying that.
Or I've changed my opinion now. I see why you're against it, as in, like, I think I've got I think you calling it out was actually a good thing, but I don't agree with the reason why you called it out, because I think that it's very kind of straight, isn't it? As it's very straight white as an advert.
No, when you say straight white, are you talking about Rishi Sunak?
Yeah, it's almost as if Rishi Sunak had said, hey guys, so I really want to, I've got this advert, right? We need to do an advert for condoms. I don't know if you know what condoms are, but they're the things that you put on your winky so you don't spuff everywhere. And
But then again, it's just bordering on shock advertising.
But it's
That's
not
what I
shock
think.
advertising.
Okay, it grabbed your attention because it grabbed my attention because I took the picture and put it on Instagram, which means it's now going to a further kind of like thing. But
I
Egg White,
wouldn't
we are going to dark territory here.
I wouldn't have paid attention to it, because I only paid attention to it because I thought, oh God, what's he posting now? Right. If I'd have seen that in the tube, I would have just been like, all right.
Are you sure? You wouldn't go, oh,
No,
it's a little bit.
no. It's like when you mention Tampax and tampons and the whole skater thing, and actually I have to correct you, because I think the whole rollerblading, and jumping and doing cartwheels and all that kind of nonsense is actually for Tampax, which are sanitary pads and not tampons. Just a little, just to correct you there.
Look at that feminine hygiene pedantry.
Did you ever see that? I think it was a German advert.
Oh,
and it was
they'll always be good. Oh
and
yeah,
it was a guy in the supermarket with a toddler, and this like 3-year-old was just sort of screaming his head off, and like lying on the floor, like shaking his arms and legs, and going ah. And then his dad, you just get a close up of his dad looking at him, and then it just basically, the tagline is just like, Durex condoms or Jiffy condoms, whatever make it work.
That's funny.
And we've spoken about Durex for quite a long time and their advert, and we've actually not really said anything too bad. So I definitely think we need a bit of, like some product placement cash.
Oh yeah. No, we've been very.
I mean, at least, right? In the very least, Durex can, go to Patreon, give us a few quid, or buy me a coffee, whatever sites there are. Look, I'm doing it because you always say I never plug it, and I'm doing it now. So there we are. I've done it. So
yeah, but the thing is, I mean, again, I'm looking at the poster from the gram, and basically, you only got 3 sizes: close, regular, and wide. That's a bit limiting. It's like having just 3 shoe sizes.
What
rather
size,
than 14.
What sizes are they? What sizes are they?
The sizes are close, regular, and wide.
Close, regular, and horse. close, regular, and what the is that? Close, regular, and that is not coming near me at all.
Close, regular, and the opening of Star Wars. That's pretty much it. I mean, it's
close, regular, and you're doing a willy cocktail in whatever gym you go to in the world, whatever.
Yeah, shove 3 socks down there to make yourself more palatable to the opposite sex.
I mean, because when you are showering in public, right? If you go to the gym and then after the gym you or swimming or whatever, and then you find yourself you have to shower in public, then I don't know about you, but like I'm not a complete prude. Like obviously I will wander about, but I'll do my best to kind of like not display it completely, and so force people to look at it. Whereas some people, you're kind of sitting there and they're literally they are quite literally balls out, talking themselves up, drying
Strutting around like peacocks.
hair drying their pubes, the towels between the legs, they're giving it some of that,
I mean,
and
how
then
long do you actually stare?
and then they literally come and want to use the locker like where you're sat, and you're just like, oh god. And then they don't move along, they then just sit right next to you, bend over, so you get a full view of their chocolate starfish and the dangling dead turkey between his legs.
What would happen if you just unintentionally like made eye contact? What would you?
Again, what I'd like to, in fact, I'm now again find myself quoting Dan Clark's "How Not to Live Your Life," which was on BBC Three, and one of the things was 5 things that he wouldn't like that you shouldn't do at a gym in a gym changing room, and what one of them was just kind of say, "Oh, I like that. That's really nice. Can I have a feel?"
I mean, if you want people to cover up, that's the best thing to say. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Although you.
God, what if they double down? You'll not just turn around and go, okay, cool. Put one leg on the actual like chair and go, yeah, go on then. Give it a go. Check it out. Look at it. It's like checking someone's biceps. Well, that's been our show, Egg White. Unbelievable we made it this far.
I love you. Bye. Awkward.
Location guy.
And Egg White.